This is the Refined Football Podcast Show, and it's a beautiful day in the year of our Lord to discuss football. And of course, I'm never alone in the studio to discuss football with me. To discuss football with me today in the studio is Coach. Coach, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you very much. So today we're going to be discussing about Anslot, Liverpool's coach, who has done something very, very remarkable. In his first EPL season, he has won, about to be crowned the champion of England if he wins his next home game coming up this midweek. And of course, the next 3 points for Liverpool confirms them the champion of the EPL 2024-2025 season. And that is something he was able to do in just one season. He didn't just come and say it's fluke or he didn't deserve it. Liverpool played well. Yes, in the Champions League, they got knocked out by PSG. PSG are no pushovers this season. This season is their best season in so many years. Yes, they've had good seasons previously under play with players like Neymar, Mbappe, even the likes of Messi, Lavezzi, Abramovich, Cavani. But what they are doing currently with this current young crop of players is remarkable. But coach, what do you have to say about Anslot's first season, winning the EPL title, his winning streak? I think he's lost just 3 games or 4 games, if I'm not mistaken, 3 to 4 games this season in so many games. Played over 50 games, losing just 4 games. What do you have to say about Anslot?
Yeah, and Slot is a very good tactician, and he took over from a good tactician also. Like I said earlier, it seems Klopp took him into the room or boardroom, showing him everything that he has been doing, and tell you, Mr. Man, if you want to succeed, you must follow it this way. And if you check, he didn't buy players. Let me say that he didn't buy any player. Just that is continuity. He continued
Yes.
with the ones that are with club, with the person of one or two, new players. And because of that continuity, the players understood themselves. And I believe what is in their mind is, Manchester had 19 trophies. We have 20. We have 19. Let us see if we can use this
And
year
level up.
and level up to it. That is 2020.
2020.
And I see they are doing it. So for him, I give him kudos. Come into Premiership for the first time, and then on his way to winning it.
Thank you very much. And that thing again, that's a morale booster for them coming up in the new season, is that two of their key players have just renewed their contract for 2 extra years, Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Do you think it's a plus for them, or should they start thinking of getting replacement for these players?
Definitely, to me, it's not a total plus to them.
Okay.
Because those ones, they are like aging. Like Salah and Van Dijk, they are aging. I believe they could have gone for younger players to stay as understudy, because nobody knows what next season, the heat of next season's EPL. Do you understand? You can see it. Many clubs are going to get great players, so there'll be higher competition, stiffer and tougher, games. And I believe, like Salah himself, might not, have that heat for the next 2 years. I believe he will prefer going to other places where men, play. But as it is, since they have renewed their contract for another 2 years. There's something they see in them. You understand me? But to me, personally, I believe that 2 years they won't give in their best, because they are coming down.
Thank you very much. I think Virgil van Dijk said something just after his contract was renewed. He said the board are planning something huge and they are going into the market heavily. So let's see what's the ways they're going to pull out in the transfer window when it comes. So, and that club we're going to be focused on now is still a big club in the EPL, Arsenal Football Club. Under Arteta, they've been very remarkable. They've pushed for the title 2 years back to back, and they came second twice back to back. But I will say this, and I will say it anywhere: if Mikel Arteta's side does not win any title this season, it is a failure. Yes, they are pushing for the Champions League. They knocked out the current holders, Real Madrid. Good one, good one. Let them go on to win the Champions League, because this is a trophy that has eluded them in their history. Because if you must come to the big boys table and discuss big boys game, you must
They are not.
come
They
to
are
the
not.
table with your big boys medal.
They are not there.
They are not there yet. But their fan base, they have this audacity of Real Madrid. They have this audacity that they are Real Madrid of England. Maybe because of their style of play. But style of play is
Real
not
Madrid,
just it.
Real Madrid of England is not known for style of play.
They're known for
They are known for
trophies.
trophies. So even Barcelona, I would say that is their style of play, are also known for trophies. So they are still Arsenal of
England.
England.
So, coach, one last question. What do you think will become of Arteta if he doesn't win a trophy this season? Despite taking into consideration the fact that under his regime as the coach of Arsenal, the board has spent over $800 million. Do you think if they don't win the title this season, it's a failure or a success for Arteta?
Yeah, from the ongoing, you know, you will see that Arteta has tried as a coach, as a manager. He is like following the footsteps of Arsene Wenger. Bringing young players, giving them the spirit of go there, let us go and do something. They have done it, twice, trying to get the trophy, but something happened along the line, which, most of the times we talk about injuries. Injuries disturbed them, a lot last season. But now they are still showing, the strength that we really want to win trophy this period because they have been long, you know. Now they had to buy players. They have spent money in the market, brought in players, and these players are the class of players that Ateta needed and are giving a result, but he has not gotten exactly what he wants. Then the Champions League itself, if I would say, okay, let's if it is something that we can give, ordinary, okay, carry cup and give, I will give it to Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Let them just be among the big boys because they have tried a lot, chasing that trophy. But as it is, it depends on the what the board has on the table with Ateta. If we don't win any trophy this season, you are going, then he will go. But I don't think that they will sack him because they are giving them exactly what they want. Because that name of Arsenal now is coming up again. So let's see what happens.
All right, thank you very much. So this is a message to the Arsenal fans. Don't be say we want belittle you now, but the truth still remains the truth. You are not yet on the level of the big boys when it comes to trophies. You can count the number of trophies they've won in the last 6, 7 years, down to a decade, if I'm not mistaken. It's all been if EFL, Community Shield, or FA Cup. These are trophies, yes. But we're talking about major trophies, the league, Champions League. I'm wishing you guys all the best this season, and I hope you win the Champions League so you can come to the big boys table and discuss big boys football.
That's our prayers for you people, Arsenal.
Our prayer, our big prayer. So unfortunately, we've come to the end of yet another exciting edition of the Refined Football Podcast Show. Please do ensure to follow us on all our social media pages, our TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and most especially our YouTube page. Do remember to keep the notifications buttons on. Thank you as you do that.